Hi guys! I'm sorry for the lack of videos recently. College is really tough at the moment because I have many essays due and final exams soon. But still, I'm back with another Genshin Impact video, and today we're going to be going over the version 1.5 special program, and I'm going to be sort of talking about what I'm most excited for in 1.5, such as characters, events, and then new stuff that's going to be added to the game. I hope that's okay, and hopefully you enjoy. So there's a lot of new stuff that's going to be added in 1.5, and I think what people are most hyped over is the addition of two new waifus, specifically Eula and Yanfei, and I am excited for both of them, but I don't think I'll be rolling for either of them, mostly because I don't have any primo gems, even though I think Eula is super pretty and I do love her design, but and I think she also might be really fun to play, but the one thing that's kind of barring me from rolling for her, other than not having enough resources, is the fact that she is a main DPS, and I'm not really wanting to build another main DPS or in need of another main DPS. I have too much. I have 5 built, guys. I don't need another one. I have Ningguang, Diluc, Tartaglia, Kuching, and Ganyu built. So not really in the demand for a main DPS. The thing is though, that could change if I do play her story quest and I might actually love her as a character. If that does happen, I might roll for her, but if not, then I most likely will just be saving. And then in the case of Yanfei, she's a pink waifu, and I do love her design so much. When I first saw her, I was like, I want to pull for Yanfei because she's pink waifu, but I can't. And the one thing though that's making me not want to pull for her is because she's on Zhongli's rerun banner. I'm not someone who's big on getting constellations for 5 stars. I don't think they're that necessary. I think it's much better to roll for a completely new 5-star character rather than getting constellations, but that's just me personally. Other than that, Yanfei is a 4-star character, so she most likely will be on another rate-up banner eventually. So I think I'll just wait out for that. But if you are rolling for either Eula or Yanfei, best of luck to you. I hope you get the waifu that you like, and yeah, good luck. I think one of the biggest things that jumped out to me from the version 1.5 special program is the housing system. I'm really excited for it. I think it would be really cool because you can visit your friends' houses, for instance, and then you can decorate your homes, both the exterior and the interior, which is super cool. And one of the biggest things too is you can have pets, technically. Like you could put a cat or a doggo in your home, and I'm just so excited about that. But the one thing that MiHoYo has not addressed is, can we pet the doggo? And can we pet the cat? Because I want us to be able to do that. Because I swear, I've seen so many people ask for that, and it's still not a thing. So I hope it's going to be a thing in 1.5, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. But still, really though, MiHoYo, let us pet the doggo, please. Other than the housing system, I'm really excited for the new story quest that we're going to be getting in version 1.5, specifically Zhongli's story quest. Super hyped for that. We're also getting a new weekly boss from it, so I'm very curious how the fight's gonna go. I'm always excited for new combat stuff in the game, just more stuff to do. That's just what's most exciting, honestly. Also, I think it's really cool that we're getting part 2 to his story quest because Zhongli is one of my favorite characters, so very hyped that he is, I think, the first 5-star to get a part 2 to his story quest. Also, I'm still also hyped for Eula's story quest as well. I do want to know more about her, lore-wise, and her as a character, because other than the brief snippets and previews that we've gotten from her, I don't really know that much about her. So again, just really want to know about her more. Other than the new weekly boss, I'm really excited for the Abyss Lector. I'm not that excited for the cryohypostasis because it's just a cryohypostasis, sort of the same thing. But the Abyss Lector though is super interesting because I remember reading somewhere how the Abyss Lector and then also the Abyss Herald will most likely be in the new iteration of Spiral Abyss, and super hyped for that. I'm always excited for new challenging content, new Abyss content in the game. So can't wait to see how that's gonna play out and how difficult it might be. But yeah. And then for events in 1.5, I am actually really hyped for all of them, but I think what interested me the most was the windtrace event because it sort of reminds me of Prop Hunt if you guys have ever played that on Gmod or Gary's mod. It's sort of a similar thing. You have like one team that's hunters, and then the other team is sort of having to hide and then disguise themselves as like inanimate objects. It's super fun, but I can't believe that Genshin is doing that for an event. That's super interesting, and it seems really fun too in the game. But the one thing that I don't think I really like about the event is the fact that if you want to play with friends, you can, but you won't be able to get the rewards from the event if you play with your friends, which is unfortunate because that means that you're most likely going to have to like play the game mode with a bunch of randoms. I guess they just want to keep it fair that way. Maybe they could change it since again it says like this is from a development version of the game and it's not the final product, so maybe they'll change it. For the new artifact sets that are going to be coming in 1.5, I am interested in Tenacity of the Millilith, specifically because I have Zhongli and I'm curious how that's going to be for him. And then also Pale Flame is interesting to me, even though I'm most likely not going to be pulling for Eula. I do want to see how this might work on, let's say, a physical Kuching or Razor, for instance. But I'm a little bit on the fence for grinding for new artifacts, and that's because I just really don't want to do it. For me, it's just like hell to do artifact grinding, especially since the 4-piece set seems so good. And we all know how artifact RNG works. It's just going to be defense all the time because that's just how it is. And then let's say I want to get like an HP artifact for Zhongli, and all I'm gonna keep getting is defense and attack percent. That's just not gonna be fun. That's just all I'm gonna think. It's just not gonna be fun. So yeah, that was what stood out to me mostly in version 1.5 special program. What events are you guys looking forward to? Also, are you rolling for Eula or Yanfei? Tell me in the comments below, and yeah, I'd love to know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!